used to do.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Personalize My Planner. Today I'm going to be giving a tour of my new built-in drawers in my craft/planning room.
No, you couldn't stand tall.
I have written down all of my hobbies in my planner and I separated it into different categories. I have each of these hobbies stored in 3 different types of storage systems: kits, stations, and mobile stations. Kits are things like either bags or boxes that can be moved to another part of the room, and they contain everything that you need to complete that task. So for example, in my last video, I showed you my planner charm kit that had the beads, the jump rings, the lobster claws, everything I needed to make a planner charm. These stations are things that cannot be moved. They're in a fixed location. So for example, that gift wrap station that I showed in the previous video. And this built-in drawer system also contains fixed stations. The third category are mobile stations, like the art cart or the planner station that I showed in the previous video. So today I'll just be covering kits and stations. Once again, I want to thank my husband Andrew for building these built-in drawers and my mom for helping out with the organization and design. These are actually an Ikea hack. So he took 3 RAST dressers, which are each $39.99.
Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable.
The working surface is made using a piece of plywood board. And he also built a platform at the bottom for the dressers to sit upon. In the top drawer, I keep my watercolor supplies. This includes an extra palette for watercolor and an actual watercolor kit. The point of this working surface is so that I can easily take the items out of these drawers and work with them on here. So this is actually a makeup bag that my friend Lisa got me for my birthday, and I've converted it into a watercolor kit. In this pocket, I keep the watercolor palette for mixing colors, as well as some watercolor paints. I keep my brush pens in these slots here, another palette of paints, and in this cosmetic bag are more palettes. These I actually got at PlannerCon. So since this is a kit, I can move it to anywhere in this room to work on my watercoloring. This is the second part of the watercolor station. On the left, I have pads of watercolor paper. And on the right, I keep my artwork so that it doesn't get bent up. In the second part of my painting station, I have my acrylic painting supplies. On the left are acrylic paints. I have little plastic cups for washing my brushes, foam brushes, gesso, foil flakes for gilding, and gold paint. If you saw our planner clip video about how to make geodes, we use this gold paint, and also to make the storage for planner clips and washi bases, we use this gold paint. Have some more brushes over here, and Q-tips, and more gilding. These little plastic containers are from Michaels, and they work really well in these Ikea drawers. On the left, I have plastic sheeting to protect my working surface when I am painting, a can of gold spray paint, and some paint for pour art. In this drawer, I have my painting stencils, and my stamping kit, which has stamps that are used for my planner, but also just for card making and art projects in general. This stamp kit is a cosmetic bag that I purchased at Target. On the left side, I keep wooden stamps. In this pouch, I keep my ink pads. In this pouch, I keep some of the clear stamps that came with the scrapbooking kits that I was subscribed to. And on the right side are stamps that are more specific to planning, such as this one here, as well as my clear acrylic block for stamping. In this bottom drawer, I'm keeping the boxes for a Sweet Art Society subscription. This drawer is my laminating station. I keep my laminator, which I use to make things like planner covers, dashboards, as well as the laminating pouches. And I also use this rotary cutter and heating tool. In this drawer, I keep my hot glue kit. In this hot glue kit, I have the glue gun, and I keep the glue sticks in its 4x6 photo case. In my crochet station, I have my yarn and my crochet hooks. I hope this video gave you some ideas for storing either your planning or craft items in your craft room or whatever space that you use to craft and plan. If you want to get notifications on when I post videos like these, I'll be doing future craft room videos. Please hit that bell icon after you subscribe, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!
I'm just gonna close my eyes and pretend that I'm not here. All these empty faces talking about problems, I don't care. I can't wait till sundown cause my body's aching. I just wanna dance, I just wanna dance.